Hi, this next lesson incorporates a lot of the chords that we've learned. In fact, almost all of them are in there. And so if you haven't yet, please go back and watch videos 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those contain all exercises in different keys that contain all the chords that we're using in this sort of exam-like progression that we're doing now. So we're taking everything we've learned and starting to put it together. That's what it's all about, just taking what you're getting and put it together. Okay, here we go. So there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of chords in here. Just look at your PDF diagram, and that will have a comprehensive list of all the chords contained in this progression. And let's just look through this real quick. We're going back to 3/4 time again, which is the waltz. And as you can see, there are 3 beats in each measure. And just for those who aren't familiar with the language, a measure and a bar mean the same thing. Okay, so if somebody says 4 beats a measure, then it's 4 beats a bar. It's interchangeable. It's exactly the same thing. Okay, so E minor is our first chord, then C, and then D, and then the 4th measure is G, and these are all 3 beats, and then A minor, and then B7, and then E minor again. Now, next to E minor, there's this thing that looks like a bracket, and has a 1 next to it, a numeral 1. And basically what that means is that's the chord that you're going to play at the end of that first run through. And then you're going to go back. You can see there's a little repeat sign at the end of that B7, and that throws you back to the beginning again. The numeral 1 basically means that you're going to play that chord the first time around, and then you can see there's a numeral 2, which is the second time around. So you're going to go back to the beginning, do it again up till that point, then you're going to jump over that number 1 and play the number 2 chord, which is D7, which then is going to lead you into the rest of the song. And then after that it's a G, A minor, C, D, the next bar is E minor, the next bar is C, next bar is B7, and then E minor, and then repeat. And this time when you repeat, you only go back to the place where the dots, the repeating dots, face the opposite direction. You don't go all the way back to the beginning. You just go back to the G that comes right after the D7, and then you play it to the end, and then you're done. So I'm going to play through this once, and you can play along with me. It doesn't matter. Or you can just watch my fingers go from one chord to the next and slow it down. If you need to get a full screen view, you can right-click on this video, and one of the options should be full screen. You should be able to zoom it. I wouldn't use the full screen button on the video menu below the video, because it just doesn't work sometimes in the different browsers. If you're using Google Chrome as opposed to Firefox, as opposed to Opera, as opposed to Internet Explorer. I mean, there's so many different browsers out there. Flash Peak Slim browser. And I'm hearing all these new browsers coming out all over the place. That's okay. It might have different effects. So just right-click and click on, and then drag your mouse over to full screen, and that should do it for you. It's going to be a little grainy, but I will upgrade my equipment once I can afford to do that. So be expecting that down the road, definitely. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So we've got E minor. Here we go. And then C, and then D. Here we go. So everybody get ready. If you need to pause the video, go have a sandwich, get a drink, do it now, because I'm getting ready to do this. Okay, I assume you're going to stick around. Alright, here we go. And 3 times per chord, I'm going to do this pretty slow. And remember, just hold your pick just like this. You can even strum with your fingers if you want. You can use your thumb. Doesn't matter, okay? There's no right and wrong way to do it. There is a wrong way, but let's not even talk about that. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back to the beginning. 2, 3. 2, 7, bracket 2, here we go, G, 2, 3. Back to G, the G after the D7, remember, A minor, and then the C. Okay, coming down the home stretch. And then E minor. And that, my friend, is all the chords that we have done up till now. So if you got that, you can give yourself a pat on the back. In fact, if I could give you a pat on the back, I would reach through the camera and I would pat you on the back right now because you deserve one. You did a very good job, and if you keep up the good work, you're going to be really, really good. And of course, your family's going to want you to play at Christmas time and all the holidays and stuff. But you know what? When it comes to campfire, you're going to be king, okay? If you're ever at a campfire out in the woods or something, people are like, hey, we need somebody to play some guitar. You know, it won't be like, hey, do you know that song by What's-His-Face that goes like this or whatever? You know, it takes forever to figure that stuff out. Another person brings their guitar, you're sitting there for an hour trying to figure it out. This stuff, you can just pull out. People can play it automatically. It's real easy, and I think you're gonna hit it out of the park if you kept up on that one. And if you didn't, you're still gonna hit it out of the park, man. As long as you hang with me, okay? And the reason I'm saying that, I'm not trying to be a salesperson. I'm just saying I know what I'm talking about, and if you stay with this site, you're gonna find that it's gonna keep giving back to you over and over again, no matter what. So. Anyway, I appreciate your time, and I hope you appreciated mine as well. And hopefully, if you feel like asking me a question or something, feel free to use the Tell Us form on our site. It's a little user, it's in the user menu, it's a link in the user menu. It's an item, and just go ahead and click on it and talk to me, because I want to hear what you have to say. I'd like your feedback on my videos, and I'd like your testimonials too. If you like what you're seeing here, I'd love you to do a video testimonial for me and upload it. We're going to make that functionality possible in the future. I'm going to be quiet. Till next time, till next lesson actually, we'll see you at lessons. This is Stu Johnson. Take care.